Now, this new information that came out yesterday in regards to the slaying of Pop Smoke, man, absolutely horrifying. I'm referring to one specific thing, but there's been a couple details, okay, a couple updates that went public yesterday, so we got a couple things to touch on. So, yeah. Let's talk about it. Now, the Pop Smoke case is still obviously ongoing. There's still a lot of unanswered questions. No one has been convicted in this case just yet, although that's the case. In July of last year, we got the news that 5 people were arrested in connection to Pop Smoke's death. 2 of those people were actually minors, so their identities have yet to be revealed, presumably for that reason. Yesterday, one of the men who's been charged in this case had a court hearing, and we found out a couple things. Let me run it down for you, and let's start from the beginning. A detective who took the stand during the hearing said that the masked men entered the Hollywood Hills home Pop Smoke was staying at through the second-story balcony. At the time of the intrusion, Pop Smoke was showering. A woman he was with was at the time in the bedroom. She apparently recalled seeing a group of men coming through the curtains. Things must have happened really fast, and the next thing you know, a black semi-automatic firearm was allegedly pressed to the woman's forehead, and she got threatened by one of the men who said, "Shut the F up, do you wanna die?" After this, the men must have obviously entered the shower area because the detective who was testifying said that the woman heard a struggle coming from the shower and heard how Pop Smoke was screaming, and then boom, he started running out the bathroom and then shots went off. She then heard a loud pop and saw how Pop Smoke then fell to the ground. And then this next piece of information, honest to God, made my stomach turn, so I hope you're ready for that. Sometime right after this, apparently 2 of the guys started kicking Pop Smoke, man. At the time, he was obviously on the ground, wounded, and was already suffering. Pop Smoke's mother, who was reportedly in the courtroom, apparently became visibly upset after hearing this, and duh, that's not surprising. I mean, on top of your baby boy being taken away from you in such a tragic way, you know, you find out something like this. My heart goes out to his mother, man, obviously his entire family as well. If this piece of information had an effect on me, I can't even imagine how it must have wrecked them on the inside, man. Pop Smoke's mother made a really powerful statement after this hearing, and I want to share that with you. This is what she said. "I didn't know any of this. It's all new. I just knew my boy was gone. I don't know what I thought being here would do. I thought something would happen that would help me feel differently. But to hear they kicked him when he was down, it's so disrespectful and dishonorable. There was no honor in this, and the irony is that those same kids are the kids he made music for." She then ended it by saying there needs to be consequences, sufficient consequences, she said. "But as people, we have work to do. Our children are killing each other. This just makes absolutely no sense to me." Very wise words from a grieving mother, all around a very emotional court hearing. Like his mother said, she had absolutely no clue about any of these details, so I'm assuming his entire family didn't know about this, which means this update isn't only new to us, but it's new to his entire family. How in the world can you be so evil? You start kicking a man, you just put bullets in. I mean, I thought that was only in the movies. Even though I'm asking that question with frustration, I think we all know the answer to it. The second these people stepped foot inside that Airbnb, that's the same second they left their morals out of it. You know, there's gonna be a lot of "we didn't intend to take it there" talk going on. As a matter of fact, actually, one of the men who's charged in this crime, his defense attorney said the following: "He's clearly not an aider and abetter of premeditated murder," Darden argued. "At most, he's a principal in a robbery. He's a driver. He is outside." Whether or not he was outside and only the driver, I actually don't know, but it looks like that might be the case actually. Regardless, a deputy district attorney by the name of Hillary Williams responded to this by saying, "They specifically target this house wanting this victim to be there," she argued, saying Walker's actions showed a reckless indifference to human life. Oh, shout out to Hillary for laying down the facts. We appreciate you. Another piece of information, which this is kind of crazy. The person who's pointed out as the gunman, okay, so the alleged triggerman is actually 15 years old, so he's a minor. And by the way, I don't even know if I can say the alleged triggerman because there's apparently a recorded interview with a cellmate of his from last year where he, this 15-year-old, admitted to pulling the trigger. And also, the robbers only made it out of the scene with a single watch, which was later sold for a merely $2,000. So let me get this straight. Pop Smoke's life was worth $2,000? The man's life was taken away for $2K. Like, this is so sickening. Can't even imagine how his family has to feel knowing this. Like, this shit makes my stomach turn upside down, bro. But yeah, the Pop Smoke case update. Any thoughts on it? Definitely let me know in the comment section below, and let's have a discussion about this.